Namaste, dear children. Welcome to class 4 Social Studies. In the first lesson, we have learnt that India has 5 physical divisions: the northern mountains, the northern plains, the Thar Desert or the Great Indian Desert, the southern plateaus, and the coastal plains and islands. In this today's class, I am going to discuss about the fifth physical division, that is the coastal plains and islands. Page number 40. Sixth lesson: the coastal plains and islands of India. By the end of this chapter, you will know the states lying on the coasts of India, the names of the major ports, the location of the western coastal plain and the eastern coastal plain, the location of Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep Islands, the states located in the western coastal region, the crops grown, the languages spoken, the dresses worn, and the festivals celebrated by the people living in the states of western coastal region. And now come to the lesson chapter. India is blessed with a very long coastline. Coast, COAST. Coast means the land along the sea or ocean. The land along the sea or ocean is called coast. Coastline, very long coastline. India is blessed with very long coastline. It begins from the Gulf of Kutch and ends at West Bengal. Coastline, I have said that what is a coast? The land along the sea or ocean is called coast, and India's coastline is very long and it begins from Gulf of Kutch. Where is Gulf of Kutch? See, in Gujarat state, Gulf of Kutch. This is called Gulf of Kutch. The land, see how the land and sea meets there, that is called Gulf of Kutch. It is in Gujarat. What is a gulf? A gulf is a large inlet from the ocean into the landmass. See here, see, this is how a gulf is a large inlet from the ocean into landmass. Ocean into landmass. This is Gulf of Kutch and this is Gulf of Khambat. This is Gulf of Khambat. This is Gulf of, this is Gulf of Kutch. This is Gulf of Khambat. A gulf is a large inlet from the ocean into the landmass. That is called Gulf. And Gujarat has Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat. Both gulfs are in the Gujarat state only. Both are related. Both are joining Gujarat state, sharing Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Khambat. West Bengal starting point is Gulf of Kutch. Just now I have shown the Gulf of Kutch. Ends at West Bengal. Paschim Bengal, West Bengal. We know where is West Bengal. Starting from the Gulf of Kutch in the western coastal plains, it moves southwards along the borders of Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, and Kerala and touches Kanyakumari, the southernmost tip of the Indian mainland. See, starting from the Gulf of Kutch, just now I have shown. In the western coastal plains. What is western coastal plain? We will soon come to know after this reading. It moves southwards along the borders of Maharashtra. Gulf of Kutch is in Gujarat. Then next state is Maharashtra, and the one more state is Goa. Next Karnataka and Kerala, and touches Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari. What is Kanyakumari? Kanyakumari is the southernmost tip of the Indian mainland. This part of the coastline is along the Arabian Sea. See, starting from the Gulf of Kutch until the Kanyakumari, this part coastline is along the Arabian Sea. Yes, between the Western Ghats and the coast, the land is plain and is known as Western Coastal Plain. See here, between Western Ghats and the coast, the land along the sea or ocean is called coast. Western Ghats in mainland, they are away from the coastal area, coastal region. Western Ghats are there. See, in the image only, in the India map here which is provided, west coastal plain, the red green color shaded area is west coastal plain. What is west coastal plain? Between Western Ghats and the coast, the land is plain. This is known as western coastal plain. Means here from Gujarat to moving this one here, this is called western coastal plain. From Kanyakumari, where is Kanyakumari? The southernmost tip of India, Kanyakumari. From Kanyakumari, the coast moves northwards. See, from here it moves like this, northwards, and reaches up to West Bengal. West Bengal, here is West Bengal. Until West Bengal it reaches. This part of the coastline is along the Bay of Bengal. This is Bay of Bengal. This part is along the Bay of Bengal. Between the eastern Ghats and the coast, between the eastern Ghats and the coast, the land is plain and is known as eastern coastal plain. Eastern Ghats, this green color shaded area is eastern Ghats. Between eastern Ghats and the coast, the land is plain and is known as eastern coastal plain. The total length of the coastline is 6,100 kilometer. The total length means starting in the Gujarat state and until to the West Bengal state, the coastline is 6,100 kilometer. Such a long coastline is very useful for our country because of the fishing activities, and we can transport the goods to other countries through ships. That is why fishing is an important occupation of the people living on the coasts. Yes, fishing is the important occupation of the people living on the coasts. They want nothing, just fishing. By fishing, they can earn like anything. Many seaports have been developed along the coast. Many seaports developed along the coast. Why seaports are developed? See, because seaport it is like that, airport it is. Airport, seaport, airport. Bangalore airport is there. If Bangalore airport is there, then the aeroplanes will land in Bangalore easily in the airport. They can't land in other places where airport is not available, where airport is not there, there aeroplanes can't land there. So airports are built like that. Ships which are moving on the sea or ocean, which come from the other countries, they can't land on the coastal area, along the coastal area in the India. 6,100 kilometer coastal area is there. Wherever they can land their ships. No, it can't be possible. Ships can also land in the seaport only. That is why seaports are developed. Seaports means ships can land there. That is called seaport. Airport means aeroplanes can land. That place is called airport. Where ships can land, that land is called, that part is called seaport. Next page 41. The Western Coastal Plain. The Western Coastal Plain starts from Gujarat and ends at Kanyakumari. Just now we come across Western Coastal Plain. It lies between Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. Western Coastal Plain lies between Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea. Seaports of India. See here, one chart is given here. Seaports of India, western coast, one column, eastern coast, another column. In western coast, which are the seaports? Main seaports of India. Mumbai. Where is Mumbai? Mumbai is in Maharashtra state. Kandla. Kandla seaport is in Gujarat state. Marmagova. Marmagova is in Goa state. Kochi is in Kerala state. Mangalore is in Karnataka. And to eastern coast, which are the major seaports in eastern coast? Tuticorin or Tuticorin. It is in Tamil Nadu state. Chennai, the capital city of Tamil Nadu. Puducherry, it is also in Tamil Nadu. Visakhapatnam, it is in Andhra Pradesh. Paradeep, seaport. Odisha. Kolkata, seaport, is in West Bengal. See, it can be divided into three parts. Which can be divided? The western coastal plain can be divided into three parts: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, Malabar coast. Three parts. Western coastal plain can be divided into three parts: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, Malabar coast. The Gujarat coast lies in the northern part. If we consider the western coastal plain, Gujarat coast lies in the northern part. It lies between Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat. I have shown both of the gulfs in this video. That is the area of Gujarat coast, Gulf of Kutch to Gulf of Khambat. The southern part of the western coastal plains is called the Malabar coast. The southern part, western coastal plain, is called Malabar coast. It lies between Goa and Kanyakumari. Malabar coast lies between Goa and Kanyakumari. I hope you know where is Goa. Goa is neighboring state of Karnataka. Kanyakumari, Tamil Nadu state, but that is the southernmost tip of Indian mainland, where Kerala and Tamil Nadu meets, shares their borders. That part is Kanyakumari. The middle part of the western coastal plain, that is Konkan coast. Actually, they need to give Gujarat coast first, then Konkan coast, then Malabar coast. But here they have changed the order. First they have given Gujarat coast and then Malabar coast. Then they are coming to the Konkan coast now. The middle part of the western coastal plain is Konkan coast. Starts from Gulf of Khambat and stretches up to Goa. It is very rocky and uneven. Uneven means not even, means not a same kind. It is changes. It has so many changes. Not plain. Somewhere rocky, somewhere steep, like that. This is Konkan coast. It is okay. To warn the ships and fishing boats, many lighthouses have been built along the coast. Here is one of the lighthouse. Lighthouse. This is called lighthouse. This is at night time here on the topmost part, tip part, light is blowing. So, what is the use of this lighthouse? That warns ships. At night time, the coastal area becomes dark. Everywhere becomes dark. But the ships are coming from different parts of the world. Different countries they are coming, and they don't know where is the land. If you go to the sea or ocean, it is very vast. We can't come to know where is land. In daytime there is light and they can identify the land, but at night time they can't identify the land, where it is, which direction they are moving. Even though they know they are moving in south direction, north direction, east direction or west direction, but if they don't know where the land is, then it is very difficult to move further. Confusion starts. So these lighthouses, what they make, they starts blowing, burning or flashing lights on, and the focus of light is to the uh, greater extent, it will reach to the further places. We can locate this lighthouse light from the far distances. So the ships, the people, the ships, the people in the ship or the captain of the ship can immediately come to know where is lighthouse. If the lighthouse is visible, then they can easily come to the seaport and they can land near the seaport or in the seaport near the lighthouse. This is the importance of lighthouse. Mumbai, India's biggest port, is located on the Konkan coast. Mumbai, India's biggest port. India's biggest port is located on the Konkan coast. Three coast: Gujarat coast, Konkan coast, Malabar coast. Mumbai is in Konkan coast. The Konkan coast is rich in oil deposits. Oil deposits. Petroleum products. Oil. That is oil deposits. Small and shallow saltwater lakes are the beauty of this area. Which area? Konkan coast or Mumbai? Mumbai, small and shallow saltwater lakes are beauty of this area. Small, small. Shallow, opposite of shallow is deep. Deep opposite shallow. Shallow means male. Deep means ala. Shallow saltwater lakes. Lakes, small water bodies, that too salt waters. Sea or ocean water is salty, and small salt water lakes are beauty of this Mumbai. We call them lagoons or backwaters. Lagoons. What is lagoon? It is in page number 44. Lagoon, saltwater lakes that have been cut off from the main sea, is called lagoon or backwaters. These lagoons are connected to each other by canals. There are many lagoons, and these lagoons are connected to each other by canals. Kochi is the most important seaport of the Malabar coast. Kochi is the most important seaport of Malabar coast. Where is Kochi? Kochi is in Kerala state. Here is Kochi. See, this is Kerala state. This is Kerala state. Kochi is here. Karnataka is here. Tamil Nadu is here. Kochi is the most important seaport of Malabar coast. Life in the western coastal region. See, lagoon picture is here. A lagoon is a small, shallow saltwater lake. Gujarat. Gujarat is located on the western coast of India. Western coast of India, Gujarat is located. Its capital is Gandhinagar. Gujarat's capital is Gandhinagar. Ahmedabad is the largest city in Gujarat. Largest city in Gujarat is Ahmedabad, but the capital city is Gandhinagar. Gandhiji's Sabarmati Ashram is located here in Ahmedabad. Gandhiji's Sabarmati Ashram, where Gandhiji led his life. It is one of the largest cotton textile centers in India. Which one? Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad is one of the largest cotton textile centers in India. Cotton textile center. Kandla Seaport is in Gujarat. Kandla Seaport is in Gujarat. Most of the people are farmers and traders. Because of this cotton textile center, most of the people are traders and farmers. The main food crops grown are bajra, jowar, rice, and wheat. Bajra, jowar, rice, and wheat. These are the food crops in Gujarat state. The cash crops include cotton, peanuts, tobacco, oil seeds, spices, sugarcane, and fruits. Cash crops. Why they are traders? Because of this cash crops means on selling these crops the farmer will get cash, that is cash crops. Which are the cash crops? Cotton is a cash crop. A farmer cannot do anything with the cotton if it is big in size. The harvest time, you can't, or a farmer can't store cotton. He needs to he need to sell the cotton, so he will get the cash by selling the cotton. Peanuts, tobacco. Peanuts is nothing but groundnut. Tobacco, ತಂಬಾಕು, ಆಯಿಲ್ ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಎಣ್ಣೆಕಾಳು, ಸ್ಪೈಸಸ್ ಮಸಾಲೆ ಪದಾರ್ಥ, ಶುಗರ್ ಕೇನ್ ಕಬ್ಬು, ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳು. ಡೈರಿ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿ. Dairy farming means milk, producing milk. Anand, the home of Amul, produces milk and milk products that are sent all over India. Anand, the home of Amul, Amul ice cream, you may know, produces milk and milk products. Ice cream is a milk product that are sent all over the India. The Gir forests are an important tourist attraction. Gir forests. Where they are? They are in Gujarat. The main language is Gujarati. In Gujarat, Gujarati is the main language. The women wear saris and lehengas. Lehengas. The women wear saris and lehengas. The men wear churidar jacket with colorful turbans. The men wear churidar jacket with colorful turbans. What is a turban? Turban is rumalu, which a man can wear on his head, that is turban. Garba is the folk dance of Gujarat. Garba, folk dance of Gujarat, famous dance like Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi. In Gujarat, Garba is famous folk dance. See here Sabarmati Ashram picture. Star fact: Gir forests are the only place in the world where Asiatic lions are found. Gir forests are the only place in the world where Asiatic lions are found. Asiatic lions, which is confined to Asia. Asiatic lions only found in Gir forests. This is the importance of Gir forest. That Gir forest is in Gujarat. Dear children, I stop the lesson here and I will do the next part in the next video. I hope you understand in today's video. Be safe in home, be happy. Children, take care of yourself. Dhanyavad.